How you doing, everybody? It's Teddy from Teddy's Gun Shop. Winding down for the night here. I had a few things on my mind that I want to share with you, and they're good things. Anybody that does reloading, working with the brass and lead and anything like that, the gunpowder, it's really a good idea that you buy something to clean your hands up when you're done. You shouldn't use regular dishwashing liquid or hand soap or anything like that, antibacterial. What you want to do is you want to get a good hand soap, and this is what I buy off the internet. We use it at our gun club also. It's called D-Lead. That's the name of the company. Very inexpensive. It's like maybe $6, $7 on Amazon. This is an 8-ounce bottle. It'll last you a long time. You put a couple of drops on there. You lather up good with some water, just a little bit of water. And what you want to do is you want to wash really, really good, rinse, and then you use your regular soap that you would normally wash your hands with. Um, this type of hand soap here could be used for anything. It's the firing range, soldering, oil paint, lead paint abatement. Directions for use: wet skin and apply D-Lead hand soap, lather and wash and rinse. Then, like I said, use your own soap just to go over it. It's good stuff. Never had a problem with it. Some people it might dry their skin a little bit. I'm not sure, but it's well worth buying. You don't want the stuff that you work with to get into your skin, especially if you got a cut or something. Don't be silly if you got a cut on your hand and you're working with all this equipment. You really should put a Band-Aid on or a surgical glove or something. You don't want to get any of this stuff inside your system and get sick. That's the last thing anybody wants to have happen is get sick. Then you won't be able to watch my silly YouTube videos. I loaded around 150 rounds tonight, and here's some right here. You can see. We had a really good run on the press tonight. Really no problems at all. It's getting broken in correctly. I lubed a little bit here and there. You learn how to use it after a while. You don't get so nervous, and you're a little bit more relaxed as time goes on. I just wanted to share that with you tonight about washing your hands. You can go on Amazon. I don't know how many different kinds of soap there are, but this is really good soap. I know a lot of guys that use it. It's called D-Lead. That's the brand. And you can get it on Amazon, eBay, I don't know, anywhere. You're not going to find it in a grocery store or Walmart. You have to definitely go on the internet to buy this, but you should have some of this in your loading area or whatever. And you don't want to use it for anything but when you're working with your lead, your gunpowder, and so forth and so on there. But you really should invest in it. It's well worth the money, and it's a big safety issue. You should get it. You do not want to be, screwing around with lead and stuff like that. One other thing I like to talk about quick. Let me just grab it here. I did a quick segment last week. I was having trouble with some of the cases on my press. And I've been reading a lot of forums at night before I go to bed. I kind of get my phone, on, and I look at a lot of these reloading forums. 9 out of 10 guys that have been reloading for years, they'll tell you do not need any case lube. Well, I've been doing this for about 6 months. Just started out. I don't know nothing about it, and I think they're full of baloney. I bought some Hornady one-shot case lube. Once again, very inexpensive, $6-7 for a can. I don't even know. This is 7 full ounces. It'll last you forever. Shake it up good. I get a Ziploc bag. I probably put about 100 in there. And what I do is I open it and give it a quick couple of shots like that. There's actually not much in here, but then I'll seal it. And then I'll just take and I'll rub my hands all around, on the shells. And then I'll keep the bag close, and I'll let it sit. I'll let it sit for a couple hours or next day when I want to use them. They still stay coated. They're not greasy, they're not oily or anything. And let me tell you something, major difference. I swear by using a good case lube. There's tons of them out there. This is inexpensive. It's Hornady. It works very well. I will keep on buying it and keep using it. I don't see how you can wear out a carbide die by helping with a little bit of lubrication. Um, I really don't. It's well worth the money. It's gonna keep your dies in good shape, and you don't have to kill yourself. Every once in a while, you get a primer to knock out that's real tough. Some shells, I don't know why they're harder than others to knock the primers out, but most of them are fine. I mean, you get a little shot in that bag and you roll it around there, let it sit for an hour or so or whatever, till it just dries. It puts a film on the shell, and it really does work well. So I don't know. You know, you read all these forums that's on the internet and this and that, and people are, you got to try it for yourself. You really can't go by what everybody says. There's a million videos on this Lee Loadmaster press that I have. The only way to figure out how to run this thing perfectly is to do it yourself. There's a lot of tips out there people have to get you going in the right direction, but to get it running the way you want, there's a feel for it, and the only way you're going to get that is you're going to have to learn it yourself. It took me a good month tinkering around with this thing to get everything figured out, how it works, if there's a problem with it, how to resolve it. And it's a good press. It's not a $600-700 Dillon press. It's a damn good press for the money. I believe Lee has all good products. Their hand primers are good. All their dies are good. I know people that have Hornaday presses. They use Lee dies in them. They're very well made. And I have not had any major issues, but like I said, you have to spend the time, dial everything in the way you want it, keep mic and stuff. I wasted a lot of bullets and shells in the beginning because I wanted to really make sure I had everything right, and it was well worth wasting a little bit because safety is a big thing. You want to wear safety glasses. I have a shield on the press here where the primers are in case there's an issue there. I don't see any problems coming down the road with that, but it's a good press. Case lube, the D-Lead hand cleaner, really go buy some. It's a good thing. I'm going to sign off for tonight. I just wanted to go over a couple things with you. They're little reloading tips, and I'm having a good time doing this, and I'm saving money at the same time. I hope you like my videos. Please like them, and I wish people would comment on them. I haven't seen many comments. And have a great night. Remember, conceal that weapon. Teddy's Gun Shop.